mandate was really to try to replicate what you guys have to deal with. Young filmmakers with DSLRs, you know, making the most out of their situation with very little money, very little time, very little help.
Overall, it was really easy to do. We're able to be very nimble with it because it was such a small camera on such a small gimbal. To be able to operate at a professional level was really nice.
What it normally would take, you know, an Ultimate arm or a Russian arm on a car to do, we did on a Can-Am Spyder and a Handheld gimbal.
I was basically hanging off the back of one of the motorcycles holding a Gravity G1 gimbal. If I was trying to take another gimbal on the back of a motorcycle, I think it would be almost impossible. With the G1, we were able to get low angles, we were able to get high angles, and we were able to make them really smooth and really cinematic.
It worked out fantastically. I mean, we were driving around the streets of Los Angeles, we were in Lower Grand, we were on the 2nd Street Tunnel and the 3rd Street Tunnel, just knocking off these shots.
Tilta is looking to provide affordable solutions for all kinds of filmmakers with top-of-the-line equipment. We want to inspire you to making more and more fantastic films.
The modes of the G1 were extremely helpful when I was riding on the back of the bike. I found myself using the pan follow mode a lot, where it actually locks your tilt, and I was able to get low angle shots and actually control the tilt with the joystick.
LA is a very horrible place when it comes to driving and having car shots because of so many potholes, but because we have a gimbal system set up on the hood of the car, and we were able to keep vibrations and shake to a minimum.
One of our largest markets have been DSLR filmmakers. Because of the research and development of our Gravity gimbal, we want to provide the same opportunity to our DSLR consumers. This became Gravity G1 handheld gimbal.
We have the ability, unlike any of the other handheld gimbals, these small ones, to control, you know, each of the motors. When it comes to like orbiting around something or panning really fast and trying to track something really quick, other gimbals can't really keep up because they're set one way and they're stuck that way.
Being able to use something small like this, something that responds to your movements really quickly, was an added benefit.
With this thing, we were able to go in there, use the app, and get it to pan faster, follow, you know, Walter's movements quicker. I can trust that it will make the move. It's just up to human error at that point for Walter to get in the spot, to get the right composition. And if you see his face, he really tried hard.
Because we had so much to do in one day, it was great to have something so versatile that was able to get us all the shots we needed without having to wait for any setup time.
It's really great for guerrilla filmmaking when you have to go into places and kind of get in, get out pretty quickly, get the shots you want.
G1 is very flexible. It can be used in different ways. Why we decided to make this brand film? Because we want to show people the capability of the G1. We want to show people how to use the app, how to mount G1 on the command system, and you know, we just want to show people how the G1 could help you on set.
We were able to jump from tripod type shots to dolly type shots to Steadicam type shots to gimbal type shots to jib type shots to jib on dolly type shots. That speed, that level of speed that you get when you just want to hold something and put it in your hands and see the shot right away, but we got the stability of, you know, having it on a Steadicam, having it on that gimbal, and being able to get these great swinging, moving shots.
You know, I've used gimbals to get really low shots, and being able to hold it upside down and casually walking backwards and get a nice moving low angle shot. You know, it's great.
We didn't lose any shots. In fact, I added shots because it was so easy.
We were able to shoot for the whole day on one set of batteries, and our arms never got tired, which was really nice.
When it comes to balancing, I know sometimes it's kind of difficult, especially with larger cameras and larger builds. Surprisingly, with the G1 and a small camera like GH5, balancing was a breeze. It was really fast.
We shot the entire film in autofocus, but we believe in order to give filmmakers more creative control, we decided to redesign G1 to work with Nucleus-M and the wireless video system. We made the DC output from the gimbal itself, which powers the distribution box. We made a custom bracket for monitors, transmitters, anything with quadrotronics.
I had a lot of fun making this. I had a lot of fun using the Gravity G1 to hold it down near the concrete, going 30 miles an hour and get low shots of the van and the motorcycle coming up on the side and all of that.
I think together we're gonna be able to do just some phenomenal things, because it'll be less about problem solving and how we can get things done just to be on time, and it'll be more about the story, it'll be more about the action, it'll be more about having fun. I can only hope that when the film comes out, you check it out, you enjoy it, know that we had a lot of fun making it, and that in the future we can only do bigger and better stuff. And that's because of Tilta and what they're able to give us as filmmakers.
Come visit us in the Burbank, play with the G1 in our showroom. Your help and your feedback will lead us to the next level.
You should definitely buy the G1 because it's sweet.